Sand City, California. Hey guys, I'm on a mission to talk about the history of every single place on Earth, so follow along. Let's talk about Sand City, California. Sand City exists because of sand. Literally, for thousands of years, wind and wave shaped massive coastal dune fields along the southern edge of Monterey Bay. These dunes were part of the traditional homeland of the Rumsen Ohlone, who lived throughout the Monterey Peninsula and surrounding coastline before European contact. In 1602, Spanish explorers reached Monterey Bay, and by 1769, Spanish colonization centered Monterey as the capital of Alta California. Missions, the Presidio, and later Mexican ranchos transformed indigenous life across the region. The dunes where Sand City now sits remain largely undeveloped, considered marginal land compared to the fertile valley land. Everything changed, though, in the early 20th century. Beginning around 1906, industrial coastal sand mining expanded along southern Monterey Bay. Sand was extracted directly from dunes, and in some cases, the surf zones itself. These operations, some located in now what is Sand City, physically reshaped the coastline and permanently altered the dune system. By the mid-1900s, Sand City was an industrialized strip, sand mining, warehouses, auto yards, and roadside businesses. To gain control over land use and taxation, local businesses pushed for incorporation, and on May 31st, 1960, Sand City became a city. With almost no residential base, Sand City evolved as both a commercial and industrial municipality. Small in population, but economically strategic. Highway 1 split the city in two, dunes and ocean to the west, industry to the east. In the 1970s and 80s, California's new coastal regulations forced Sand City to rethink its future. The city developed a local coastal program, certified in 1984, which acknowledged past damage from sand mining and restricted further shoreline development. Large resort proposals in the 1980s triggered some major planning battles and environmental scrutiny. In 1987, Sand City launched a formal redevelopment plan, shifting away from heavy industry and toward structured commercial growth. By 1996, the city reached an agreement to preserve roughly 3/4 of its coastline as open space and parks, locking in long-term protection. After Fort Ord closed in 1994. Former military lands were converted into public places. In 2009, Fort Ord's Dune State Park opened just north of Sand City, restoring public access to the coastline. Soon after, Sand City completed a desalination plant. Today, Sand City is one of the smallest cities by population in California, but one of its most unusual. An arts-driven, commercially dense city built atop reshaped dunes, defined by the tension between exploitation and protection of the coast. So let me know if you live near or in Sand City, California, and as always, follow for more history.